A sad fact of life is the fact that misfortune happens to everyone. It's a sad reality of life and can't be avoided no matter how hard you struggle in your bid to avoid trouble. And it can be anything from sickness, accidents, money worries and relationship issues. And whilst most problems and predicaments can be avoided, most of them are out of our control and we'd be faced with trying to deal with them when they occur. During this video, I'll skirt around a few simple ways of dealing with life's complications in a constructive way. And these steps will prevent you from letting one period of struggle define your entire life and keep you better grounded. So, start with a gratitude list. And there's a section in my daily journal for gratitude. When facing some of life's difficulties, it's often easy to quickly become dissatisfied with life and fall into a negative headspace or even depression. So to stop this, the first thing you should do when facing difficulty or struggle is to create a gratitude list. And this is a list that records everything that you're grateful for. And it's particularly important when facing problems as it helps to focus your attention on the positive points of your life. And there are some scientific studies that have demonstrated the relationship between well-being and gratitude. And then researchers on top of that have observed that focusing on the positive occurrences in your life reduces the risks of depression and improves overall life satisfaction. This law of attraction stuff, that's what it is, you know. So at first, write as many things as you can remember and then update it at night with at least 3 new things. And while this might be quite challenging or difficult at first, cultivating gratitude is important as it actually processes the writing, and then that takes your mind off of worrying and takes you into your happy place, which I like to be in. And this has a brilliant impact on decreasing your possible anxiety levels. The second thing is to accept whatever happened. When disaster strikes, most people turn to denial in an effort to deal with it. But denial only makes you lose valuable time. And the key to dealing with whatever struggle you're facing is accepting it. Only when you accept it and accept what has happened or what's happening, then you can focus on healing and moving past it. Accept whatever's happened and what it means to your life going forward critically, and then evaluate your situation and come to terms with the outcome. A common mistake people make is getting stuck thinking about fairness. They're stuck with the phrases like, I don't deserve what happened to me, it isn't fair, or why did this happen to me? Life happened, and getting exercised about whether or not life is fair would bog you down. It'll leave you feeling sorry for yourself and keep you from moving past that particular problem. The next thing on the list is to make a plan. You know, the future can seem really bleak when you're going through a struggle. You should always plan ahead, they say, and all that is life, it's about assessing situations and considering the most ideal outcome that's possible for you. And then when you're armed with all of that, make a plan towards making that outcome possible. There are loads and loads of problems and challenges that people are drowning in, which makes it impossible to use examples really. But having said that, whatever you might be facing, planning helps you to look past the present problem or pain and well into the future. The next is ask for help and accept it. We're a social people and we draw support and comfort from family and friends. So ask for help if you're able to. It's hard for some people to do that. I know that because it's not something that I do easily. You don't have to face whatever struggle you're going through alone, especially when it's becoming too much for you to bear alone. And the reason most people don't ask for help is because of things like guilt or shame or something. But having said that, you can go to a trusted mentor or a family member for help. There are 2 sides to asking for help. These are like asking and accepting offered help. Most people ask for help and then don't take it when it's offered. And when you're asking for help, be willing to accept support, advice, guidance, especially from people with more knowledge or experience. Lastly, don't give up. Persevere. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're facing, it will pass, along with the painful feelings and the feelings of helpfulness if you haven't got helplessness. You might be up against a difficult test or a mask, or you're dealing with the passing of a loved one or something, but whatever it is, a major key to overcoming struggle is persistence. So if you follow some of the steps that I've just quickly mentioned, even when you feel like they're not working, just be persistent with it. So in summary, While there's no way to avoid struggle in life, research has shown that we can deal with it constructively and come out better off instead of a wreck, so to speak. And the steps I've shared today will help you to deal with struggles. They help you to deal with the challenges and the problems and the struggles that you're going on with. So whatever way you want to deal with it in a constructive way, because you'll grow as a result. And remember, you aren't alone.